I am Terry Currier of TLC Wellness. And this is going to be a gentle mat yoga class. So we're going to move through some gentle yoga poses, sitting in the chair, standing by the chair, and also kneeling, sitting, and lying on the mat. Yoga provides many benefits to both body and mind. This practice will increase your flexibility, your mobility, your strength, and your balance. But it will also bring a sense of equanimity and ease. Listen to your body, challenge yourself, but avoid any movements that cause any pain or discomfort. And if you have any questions, any doubts, have a conversation with your doctor or your physical therapist if you're seeing one. Remember that a quality yoga practice is not about how flexible you are, how long you can hold a pose. It has nothing to do with whether you're doing yoga from a chair or from the mat. What matters is the awareness, the mindfulness that you bring to the practice. In yoga, we blend movement with breath to create a kind of a moving meditation that allows us to abide in the present moment. And that is the primary goal of yoga. And so if you'll allow me to get through a little bit of legalese here as well, as with all exercise or movement programs, when using this yoga video, you need to use common sense. To reduce and avoid injury, we recommend you check in with your doctor before beginning any fitness or movement program. By performing any of the yoga poses in this video, you are performing them at your own risk. TLC Wellness and the town of Reading will not be responsible or liable for any injury or harm that you sustain as a result of this video. Thank you for your understanding. All right, let's get to it. Sit back in your chair, please. Simply sit back in your chair. Close your eyes. And if you're sitting in your chair, your feet do not touch the ground, I highly recommend that you use yoga blocks or even a couple of books so that your feet are planted. So, sitting, closing your eyes, and just bring your attention to your breathing. Simply bring your attention and just notice for a few moments, just notice breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing, inhaling and exhaling. Allow the mind to settle and use your breath as an anchor. If your mind wanders, which it most surely will, when you notice that wandering, simply notice it and come back to the breath. And you might say silently to yourself, breathing in and breathing out. And then allow the breath to lengthen. And you might bring one hand to your belly and another to your chest as we start this tooth pot yoga breathing. As you inhale into the belly and you feel the hand rise, then inhale into the chest. Let the chest expand. And as you exhale, reverse that. Allow the chest to lower. And as you exhale, then draw the belly button gently in towards the spine. So with the inhale, belly rises, and then the chest, and then as you exhale, once again, reverse that motion, gently engaging the muscles of your stomach. No huge effort here, just an engagement as you push out the last of your breath and then begin again. You can keep your hands where they are, you can let them fall to your thighs, whatever is most comfortable as we practice this two-part breath. And now I invite you to open your eyes, and you might come and sit forward in your chair here. As we come into seated mountain, so your feet are flat on the floor, your ankles are below your knees are forward from your hips. Draw that belly button in towards the spine, a gentle engagement of these abdomen muscles as you roll the shoulders back and you sit tall. And you imagine that there is a string attached to the top of your head that is lengthening your spine, lengthening the spine. And that there are roots attached to the bottom of your feet that are drawing you into the earth. So that you are both lifted towards sky and grounded. Lifted and grounded. Sitting tall and strong. Alert and at ease. So again, sitting forward. I'm going to move this chair back just a little bit. Inhale the right arm up. Shoulders away from the ear. And exhale, bend to the left, looking up at that right arm if it serves your neck. Inhale, sweep the arm out to the side. Again, eyes on the hand, the palm is up. Turn the palm down as you bring that arm across the body, still tracking your hand. Inhale out to the side again, and then lower. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale. Inhale, palms up. Exhale to a gentle twist. Inhale, palms up again. Breathe out and just let that left hand float to your thigh. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale. Breathe in, palm up. Exhale that arm across. Inhale, arm out to the side. And breathing out, that hand floats to your right thigh. Inhale, left arm. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, return again. Exhale as you bring that left hand to your thigh. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Arm out to the side. Cross the body. Out again. And lower. Inhale, lovely long spine, bending to the side. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. We'll do this once more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. And again. And once more through inhale. Gentle back bend, side bend, excuse me. Inhale. Breathing out. Breathing in. once again. So let's return to this mountain pose, sitting tall, and just take a moment to breathe. And inhale the right arm up again. This time, lengthen the spine, lengthen the spine and open up the chest. Come into this gentle back bend. And as you exhale, extend your right leg. Press through the heel of your right foot. Come into this forward bend. Inhale, and then bring the elbow out to the side. Open up chest and shoulder. Open that up. And then exhale, bring your hand to your thigh. Nice. Inhale the left arm up. Once again, gentle back bend as you lift the chest. Exhale, extend your left foot. Press through the heel of your left foot as you continue to extend through the fingers with a long spine. Bring that foot back. Slide the foot back as you inhale and bring the elbow back. Roll that shoulder back. And then breathe out as that hand returns. And again, inhale. Exhale, extend the leg. Keep that spine long. Do not collapse the spine. Inhale, slide the foot back. Roll the shoulder out. Open up chest and shoulder. And then exhale. Left side, inhale. Exhale, extend. Press through the heel. Extend the arm. Inhale, foot slides back. Elbow out to the side. Open up chest and shoulders. Exhale, bring that hand back. And we repeat. Lifting the chest and then exhale, lovely long spine, extending through the crown of your head. Inhale as the foot slides back, the shoulders open, the chest opens on the right. Exhale. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale again. Open chest and shoulder. And exhale. Once more for each side here. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Open the upper body on the right. And exhale. Once more on the left. Breathe in. Up, back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale. Opening. And then exhale. Good. Just rest here for just a moment. Inhale. With the next exhale, let the right ear fall to the right shoulder. Inhale the head up and exhale to the left. And we'll do that again. Breathe in, head lifts, exhale. And notice any tendency for the shoulders to rise. If they do, simply notice, lower them. And again, other side. Do that twice more to each side. And pause here for a moment. Put your hands to your waist and lead forward. And move to the side. Back. Now make sure you start by sitting forward in your chair so you get some room to move. All the way around. That's it. Again, all the way around. Let's do this once more. And then we'll move in the opposite direction. So here we go. Here we go. Big circle, keeping the spine in neutral, not allowing that spine to collapse. Very good, and then sit up. Let's do this now. Lift up the right leg. Let's get some movement in the lower leg. Now, again, lengthen that spine. There's a strong tendency for the body to want the spine to want to collapse, and it's going to take some engagement of these muscles to sit up tall. Ankle circles, and then in the other direction. And then at the knee, and then switch. That's it. And then at the spine, at the hips. Again, this movement does not have to be big. Just want to get some blood flowing, the synovial fluid in the joints, the juice that makes the spine, the joints move smoothly. Right? Other leg, ankles. Other direction. And then at the knee. Nice. And then we switch. And at the hips. And once again, in the other direction. Very good. Bring those feet to the floor. All right. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here. We're inhaling up. And we're exhaling. Just let the arms float down. Lower those shoulders as much as you can. How low do they go? Inhale up. And then exhale down. All right. Very good. All right, let's stand up. I'm going to stand up here and stand on your mat, but have your chair close by, because a lot of these poses will also challenge your balancing systems. So always want to have that chair close by. I'm going to move my chair just so you can see my feet. So you're on your mat, feet. Actually, let's start in a standing mountain with our feet hip-width apart. So once again, just like with our seated, our feet are grounded, ankles below the knees. The knees are soft here. Knees below the hips. We're tilting that pelvis and engaging these muscles very lightly. Shoulders back, arms down. Just again, standing tall, standing firm, lifted and grounded once again. Let's bring the feet in. Let's bring those feet in close together. Okay, as close as you can. So we're still in mountain. The knees are still stopped. We're still sitting long. All right, now I'm going to, let me change the wording here. You have the option of standing in this mountain with this narrow base of support and your eyes closed. So this is another reason you want that chair in front of you right now. If you close your eyes and you feel too wobbly, then open them. Okay? As with all balanced poses, you need to challenge yourself and yet feel safe. And what does that look like for you? So again, if appropriate, I would urge you to close your eyes. And then open if they were closed. Now let's make a change in the feet here. Let's bring the right foot forward. This is called a staggered stance and we're exercising. And let's bring one foot forward. The feet are still close together. Stand tall and mountain once again. Standing tall. Knees are soft. And if appropriate, close your eyes. And open. A little trickier with the eyes closed. So again, your chair is right in front of you. Your hands are resting on top of the chair or right above. We're going to make the switch. Okay, switch feet. Once again, soft knees and shoulders back. Spine is long. And again, if you wish, close your eyes. And then open. Very good. Alrighty, let's do this. We're going to come from Warrior One into Reverse Warrior. Okay. Again, I'm going to move my chair up, but yours is in front of you. Right? Right leg out. Right leg out. Turn that left foot in. Now, hips are forward here. Hips are forward. They're not going to turn. Not for this one. Okay? Engage your thighs. Press into that back foot. My foot is turned around 30 degrees or so. My right foot, your right foot is turned towards the side. So you're going to inhale here into Warrior One. So in Warrior One, you're reaching the front. You're reaching with the fingers of your left hand. You're reaching with the fingers of your left in each in opposite directions. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to come into Reverse Warrior. And that means you're going to turn. And you're going to come into this side bending move. So you're going to inhale into Warrior One. And you're going to exhale into Reverse Warrior. Keeping your eyes on your right hand. If that works for your neck, inhale. Pressing through that left leg, exhale. Inhale. Now drop your arms for a moment and let me show you something. We're going to come into each pose and we're going to hold them for a few breaths. So when we hold this Reverse Warrior, it's going to look like this. On the inhale, you're going to bend that elbow and look down. And on the exhale, you're going to extend and look up. Okay? Inhale. So let's move back up into Warrior One. So again, reaching, breathing, reaching. Thighs are engaged, pressing your feet into the mat, reaching, but keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Hugging the thigh muscles to the bones. And now we're going to come into Reverse Warrior. So here we go, Reverse Warrior. Here is your exhale. Now on the inhale, you're going to bend that elbow and look down towards the floor. Inhale up. So if you are feeling a little wobbly here and your chair is in front of you and your hand is right on the chair. Okay, it's right on the chair. If not, it's on your leg. Very good. Okay. And come back up and turn your feet forward for just a moment. And just pause here for a moment. Take a moment here to see how one side feels different from the other. Just this moment to pay attention and to notice. Okay. Now let's turn that left foot up. So the toes of your left foot are facing the left. And turn that right foot in 30 degrees or so as we come into warrior here. Warrior, 1, holding, just like that. Again, engaging these muscles, pressing down through the feet, especially of this right leg here. All right, and then let's move into reverse warrior. So inhale into warrior 1, looking over the fingers of your left hand, and then exhaling into reverse warrior. Again, it's an inhale into warrior 1, and an exhale into reverse warrior. Inhale, and let's stay here for a few breaths in warrior 1. Again, reaching through the fingers in each direction. Shoulders away from the ear, pressing that right foot into the mat, thighs engaged. And with your next exhale, come into reverse warrior. And now staying here in reverse warrior, inhale, bend that elbow, look down towards the floor. And inhale, extend and look up towards the hand. 3 more breaths, please. And then with the next inhale, just return to that upright position. Let the hands rest on the legs and turn the toes forward. And once again, we'll stay here for just a moment. So your legs are wide and your toes are forward. We're going to come into a forward bend, wide-legged forward bend. And we're going to keep your arms out of the move this time. You're just going to trace the outside of your leg. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Lengthening the spine, trace the outside of your leg. Keep the pelvis tucked as you come into this forward bend. And then inhale and come back up. Let me say before we go any further, let me take a moment to talk about forward bends standing. If you have osteoporosis, which many of us do, we need to avoid the forward bends that really round the back. So I'm only going to take you as far as you can go. Actually, let me restate that. I'm going to suggest that you only move as far into that forward bend as you can with this neutral spine. Not so far that you're rounding the back as you come forward, okay? So here we go. Inhale, and then exhale into that forward bend, tracing the outside of the legs, pelvic tilt. And then inhale and sweep all the way back up. That's it. Really think about the spine, and we'll do that again. Okay, it's staying in neutral. Inhale up, again pressing through the feet. Once more, once more. And then all the way back up. Nice, very good. Okay, so I'm going to bring the feet together. We're going to come into a camel pose. Now the camel pose is often done on the floor. We're going to do it standing. Why? Just because. What I'd like you to see, actually let me give you a better explanation. There's the classic version of the pose, and then there is the version that we might want to do either to experience it in a different way or to do it in a way that serves our body best. Because we're not here to serve the pose and perform the perfect pose. Our yoga is about doing that version of the pose that serves us best. With that said, we're going to do it this way. All right, we're going to do a standing camel. Now, I'm going to give you a side view here. Standing camel is a back bend. And in the back bend, you're going to put your hands either on your waist or perhaps behind you. This is my personal favorite. I feel like this gives my body the best support. Okay, so inhale. And so as I exhale, it's going to be like this. All right, I'm going to come into this gentle back bend. So when you come into this back bend, imagine that there are ropes attached to your hips that are pulling you forward. And then return. And again, hips are coming forward. Hips are moving forward, breathing out. And then breathing in. Not too far into this one. We want to be real gentle with the spine and play with that. How far back can you bend safely? And then up. And again, here we go. Here we go, back. Hips are being pulled forward. And return to the upright position. All right. Let's come into a downward dog, but we're going to do a version of downward dog holding the back of the chair. So, here's the chair. Here we go. All right, holding onto the back of the chair. What you're going to do here is just walk the feet back. Walk the feet back like so, and bring the hips back. And soften those knees. Let the head drop, arms long. And just imagine that you're being pulled from the hips, pulled back. Imagine you're being pulled from the front, and just lengthen the spine very gently, very gently. Just breathe. And you might walk that dog. You might bend one knee and then the other. Notice how that feels. Notice how that feels in your body. In your hips in particular. In your thighs. That's it. Here's something else. Let's try this. 2 knees. Bend 2 knees down. And then up. And again, 2 knees down. Again, if it's comfortable. If it's not, don't do it. I'm just offering options. These are not commands. And then slowly lift up and walk the feet back towards the chair. Very good. And let's do one more balance. Let's do a version of warrior. So, classical version of warrior, okay? Here's classical version. You're making this T with your arms and one of your legs in your torso. The version that we're going to do today is the version where you move into that camel pose, into that warrior 3 and then back out. This, by the way, is Bean. Hi, Beanie Boy. Nope, no, this is pause. I'm sorry, honey. That's positron. Okay, so here we go. Shift your weight to your right leg and bring your left leg back and extend your right arm. I'm going to continue to give you the side view. I think it's the most useful. Here we go. Inhale and then exhale and just tip forward. Tip forward. So again, the left hand is lightly on the chair, or perhaps it is extended. Come back up. You want to do the version of the balance that you can do without leaning into the chair. So if you come this far forward and your hand's resting here, and then you come this far forward and you're leaning on the chair because it's the only way you can stay balanced, you will really be better served in this pose by just coming this far forward. Okay? So, here we go. Tipping forward. and then moving back up. And again, tipping forward, and then coming back. Once more on this line, tip forward, and return. Very good. Hi, honey. All right. Shift your weight to the other leg. All right. Extend the arm of the same side. It's the best way to explain it, right? And again, you might feel real steady today and 2 arms are up. Yay. Or you might have one hand on the chair. Okay. Here's the inhale and then exhale, moving forward. And then up. And again. And up. Again, it may be better for you to just move forward just a tad. Just maybe it's this far. Maybe this is the best place for you. The version you can do without being afraid that you're going to fall. You don't ever want to get, you want to challenge the edges of your balance practice, but always feel safe. Very good. Okay. All right, very good. So now you can put your chair aside. Move it over there. And we're going to move into downward facing dog again. I'm going to turn this way. We're going to move into downward facing dog, but this time we're going to get down on the floor. Okay? So, inhale the arms up. And then exhale. Bend your knees, okay, into this forward bend, and then walk the feet forward. Walk the hands forward and walk the feet back. Okay, so the spine is long, and once again, you might walk that dog, bend one knee and then the other. Let the head fall forward. Here's another way that I like to do down dog. I like to come up in the toes, lengthen through the arms, and then exhale, bring the heels towards the mat. As the hips lift up. So whatever version pleases you today. Up. Bring the heels towards the floor. Once more, please. Up. And bring those heels downward. All right. From here, come down onto your hands and knees into tabletop position. All right. So, ideally, your wrist is below your shoulders. My arms don't do that. Okay. I don't have that range of motion in my wrist anymore. So, but to the best of your ability, if possible, your wrist is going to be below your shoulder and the knees below your hips. This is tabletop. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the hips back onto the heels. So inhale up, come back into that tabletop. So again, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists if possible, and just stretch that back. This is called Chakravakasana in the yoga lineage that I learned. You can also think of it as moving in and out of child pose. Come back up, and as a matter of fact, we're going to bring the hips back and rest here for just a moment. Decide where you feel best. You might rest your hands, forehead on your hands. That might feel the best for you. Or you might rest your forehead on the floor. Just resting comfortably. Should absolutely be comfortable. Here's another option. You can bring your hands down by your side. So just choice. Just make a choice. This is your resting pose. And then move back up into tabletop. So from here, I'm going to, we'll take a seat. This is a place where we will take a seat and extend the legs. And from here, we're going to come into a twist. And I'm actually going to turn my mat so that I am facing you and not to the side of you. Okay. I'm going to move into a twist. Now I have a suggestion here. I'm going to grab a mat right here. Excuse me, this is a blanket. It could be a towel. It could be anything that lifts up your hips. All right, so on the floor, it'll be easier to keep that spine long if you're lifting the hips up a bit. Again, a towel, a chair, a towel or a blanket will work really well. So we're going to do a twist. Legs are extended. Here are some choices here. Bend the knee and keep it bent right where it is. We're going to be moving into a twist. Or you might even bring your leg over here. Your choice, whatever's comfortable. I'm going to demonstrate this, okay? I'm going to demonstrate this, and you choose what you'd like to do. I want you to inhale the right arm up, and then exhale and come into a twist. Again, keep your eye on the right hand. Inhale, bring that hand forward. And again, exhale into the twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring the hand directly behind you. We'll stay here for a few breaths. So with the inhale, you're lengthening the spine. And with the exhale, you are deepening that pose. So it's inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen that twist without any forcing, no forcing. Couple more breaths here. Draw the belly in with each exhale. Extend that arm. With the next inhale, bring the arm forward, lower the arm, and slowly stay here for a moment. Once again, notice how one side feels different from the other. In what way does it feel different? And bend the left knee. So again, keep the foot where it is. Bring it over to the side. I am choosing today to leave the knee there. Nice long spine. Inhale that left arm up and move into that twist. Inhale. And exhale. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Now bring this hand to the small of your back or out on the floor. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. So once again, inhale, lengthening that spine, and then exhale, moving just a bit deeper into the twist if that is appropriate. 3 more breaths, please. And inhale. Very good. Again, bring the legs out here for this. We're going to do another. Legs out, knees are bent here. Knees are bent. Inhale. Exhale. Reach under and just kind of hug the knees to your chest. Inhale up. And exhale. And hug. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then sit up. Good. And come onto your hands and knees once again. Ooh, good. As we thread the needle. I'm going to thread the needle. So I'm going to put this blanket aside. Get onto the hands and knees. So once again, knee is below the hips and hands, if possible, below the shoulders. I'm going to thread that needle and it looks like this. Inhale the right arm up. And then exhale and reach through, just like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. And we'll just move in and out of this pose a few times. Inhale up. Exhale and reach. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. 2 hands on the floor. And we will resume on the other side. Inhale the left arm. Exhale and reach through. And again, breathe in and breathe out. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Excellent. I'm going to invite you now to lie on the floor. And once again, I'm going to change my position so that you can see me. I think this is a better view. Okay. And we're going to do Apasana. What that looks like is this. All right, you might want to rock a little bit on your back here as we move into Apasana, so your hands are on the knees. As you inhale, press through the heels, sweep the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Let's do that again. Inhale. Extend, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, pull the knees in. Again, please, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Good. And just hold this for just a moment. Before you bring your feet to the floor, and let's see if we have time for anything else. Oh, we do. Okay, so we have time for bridge. And then we will have to stop. So here's our bridge. Now, I'm going to encourage you to do the bridge this way. And you may have done it before in many different ways. I'm going to encourage you to do it this way today. Lift up, but not very high. And then engage these thigh muscles right here. And then lower down. Okay, so I'm going to suggest that you not lift as high as you can. Today I'm going to suggest that you emphasize the strengthening of these muscles right here. Okay, so we're going to lift up and squeeze and hold it, and then exhale down. And again, you're going to inhale into that bridge. And then exhale. Let's add an arm sweep up. Inhale up. And exhale down. And again. Let's add another variation here. Inhale, keep the arms up here. Exhale and lower. Inhale up again. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Again, inhale. Squeeze those posterior muscles. Keep the arms up overhead. Exhale. Breathe in. and breathe out. Once more, just once more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Very good. Once again, bring your knees into your chest. Let's return to Upasana with the extended leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Twice more, please. Breathe in. And breathe out. And one more time. Once more. And then feet on the floor. And this is the part where we come into Shavasana. If there's anything else that your body needs, at this point, a twist or a lengthening of the spine, whatever you need, go into that. Because from here we go into Shavasana, or relaxation pose. All right, so when you're ready, move into relaxation. All right, you might extend the legs or you might keep them bent. You might extend your arms down by your side, or you might bring them out to the side. Classical version, palms are up, hands a few inches from your hips, and legs are lengthened. But I would urge you to just get yourself comfortable. Just get yourself comfortable. And once again, I'm going to return to my chair, and that's another option you have. So you can lie on the floor, or you can return to the chair. Either way, you're bringing your attention back to your breathing. Just noticing, breathing in and breathing out. Just breathing and noticing. As you integrate all of the movements of your practice, just breathing, paying attention, and just listen and absorb these words. This is a loving kindness meditation. There are many versions. May I be healed and whole again. May the planet be healed and restored. May I be the source of healing for all sentient beings connected to me. May I be grateful and reverent. May I walk in love, joy, and peace. May I experience the beauty and wholeness of my own true nature. May I feel a connection to all other beings. May I live in the state of gratitude and grace. May I love deeply and with full acceptance, and may I open my heart to receive love. May I know peace, and may I be peace. May I forgive and be forgiven. May I be free from harm, danger, and anxiety. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from the illusions that keep me bound. May I be fearless in pursuing truth. May I live in boundless joy. May I see the light in all things. May I and all sentient beings, near and far, known and unknown, walk in beauty, clarity, truth, courage, and wisdom. May I bow to my true Buddha nature, innate in one and all. So if you're lying on the floor, roll onto one side and slowly come up to a seated position. If you're seated in your chair, simply open your eyes. And still taking the one seat, inhale up. Exhale down. And once more, inhale up. Exhale, bring the palms together at heart center. Namaste. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for joining me today.